real quick is NBA All-Star Weekend. I ain't watching nothing so far, right? And I'm not watching tomorrow.
I seen it tonight though.
I've been lost interest. I know McClung won, right? I seen the dunks that he did, right? 3-time champ. But what I kind of want to touch on real quick and get off my chest is because we know that viewership is down, blah blah blah, and this, that, and the third. What do you think? I had to get your take on this, Bird. What do you think? Because I just saw Unrivaled, and I saw the 101 tournament.
Yeah.
And I had recently came across a clip of Bam in the gym going against a bunch of NBA players or pros. 101 baskets, right? Look at him. Has he stepped back? Has he like stuff we know we don't get to see him do in the game? His bag is
see it in the game.
I know his bag is crazy. I didn't know his bag was this crazy.
Hey yo.
You know what's up, chill. Don't start your shit. I know you've been drinking. Don't start your shit. But what do you think if the NBA did that? If they did a 101 tournament for All-Star Weekend?
I would be in favor of the 101 tournament. I would even be in favor of a 3-on-3 over the dunk contest, because the thing with the dunk contest is this. You can't, like, the human body can only do so much, right? Where a lot of the dunks that I saw tonight were dunks that we've already seen. Blake already jumped over Akia. You get what I'm saying? How many 360 mind you? I'm saying this knowing that I will never accomplish any of these dunks in my lifetime, right? I never came close to making any of these dunks. But how many 360 windmills are we going to see in a dunk contest? To the point where the first one that the dude from San Antonio made, he got a 46. It makes sense. We've seen countless people do it. Now, with Matt McClung, I'll give him credit. With his size, he's small. He's got a crazy vertical leap. The competition ain't there for him. Who else is going to win it? You know? And the days of you seeing your best superstar win the dunk contest, those days are over. You know, this is not Jordan and Dominique anymore. This is not, you know, Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon anymore. This is not Nate Robinson and Dwight Howard. You know, it's to the point where now the NBA is going to have to start sourcing out players that don't even play in the league if they want to see dunks we've never seen.
But see, that's the thing. Those dunk contests that happen around the world with the non-professional players, like these are guys. This is what they do.
Yeah.
Even if you're into the sport, you've seen those dunks. Now, the NBA, a lot of NBA like players, and maybe some people haven't seen it. Those dunks are amazing. Some of the stuff that these people do. That's what they should have already implemented already. But I don't understand why they were so slow to that trigger. Just pay these guys to come and put on the show for everybody.
But the NBA is taking note. What they did was you bring these guys in through the G League route. You let them be the 14th man on the roster, dude that never plays. Okay,
and then
that's
have him come have him come do the dunk contest.
Exactly. Adam Silver's peeping it because he knows the best dunkers are not in the league. So the only way you're going to be able to do it is that way, because it's still the NBA All-Star game, All-Star Weekend. So it has to be about the product, right? So the only way you can do it is to sign these dudes to 10-day contracts and let them come show off in the dunk contest. They'll wear the team jersey and nobody will know nothing about it. But me personally, if they got rid of the dunk contest, I'd be perfectly fine with it. Let it be a one-on-one show.
That'd be something.
You know, let it be something like that. I'll be down with that. Let's think about it.
The dunk contest is the one contest that I'm like,
I'm done with it. I
don't know. Are you more done with that or the 3-point contest? Which one?
The 3-point contest can stay only because I'm okay with, because think about it, just the feat of making those shots, whatever, that's fine. And that you could, because the bar is not so high on the 3-point contest, you're not expecting more than shot making, right?
Yeah.
But with the dunk contest, you want to be amazed. And that's hard to keep recreating. That's the thing. So, like, for example, when people say, I saw it on Instagram tonight, oh, is Mac McClung the best dunk contest champion? No, he ain't. It's going to be Vince Carter, and that's it. All right? Mind you, Michael did his thing versus Dominique, but it's going to be Vince Carter from that. Cause why? Because Vince Carter came out and did something none of us had ever seen at that time. And I felt bad because TNT gave him a nice a tribute. They brought him out to half court. They did the whole thing. They even did him a solid. They cut off Kenny at half so you couldn't see Kenny's legs, right? They did all that. Okay? They did Vince Carter solid. And then the first dudes that go up got to do 6 attempts to make a dunk. It don't make no damn sense. It didn't make sense. I mean, the white dude from Chicago had 7 attempts to make a dunk. He couldn't get it done. So
he looked like, is it me or he looked like he didn't even belong in the contest? He shouldn't even have been
bro, there. He looked like he was happy to be there. Like they just gave him a jersey the night before.
Oh my
Yo, what's
God.
up, Kay?
What's going on, bro?
I'm good, my guys. How are you?
I'm trying to catch. Good, man. I'm good. I just came back from the cigar lounge, so I'm a little lit, but we all good.
That's what's up. Okay, I should follow up and like something real quick.
So we got let's catch you up real quick. First, we congratulated the Eagles on their Super Bowl win. I don't know if you have any thoughts on that. And then we talked about the halftime show, and then I asked him the question. So you can run down all of these real quick. And then I asked him. I watched Unrivaled, and I watched the Unrivaled one-on-one contest, and I was saying, what do you think about them bringing that to the NBA All-Star break? But for the guys,
first of all, it's always fuck them birds. You hear me?
You not happy for Saquon?
I'm happy for Saquon, but he's a member of the bird right now.
Okay.
So it's always fuck them birds at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, it's always fuck them birds. You know what I'm talking about? It's just how I live my life. It can't be any other way. You know what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways in life. You know what I mean? So it's fuck them.
I'm happy. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You ever had a Philly cheesesteak? Pause.
I think the answer to that is yes. Look, he talk about fuck them birds. He eat chicken all the time.
Listen to me.
Fuck them birds.
See, a Philly cheesesteak just got renamed to a chopped cheese. It's about time. You hear me? we just put a New York name on it. Now it's a chopped cheese. My master plan has been working all these years. We ain't gotta call it that shit no more. We call it a fucking cheese.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Diabolical.
Love it.
I'm happy I ain't have to see the Chiefs celebrate again. You know what I'm saying? And like you know, in the same token, I'm happy that for the non-believers, for the fans of football who thought that the refs were in cahoots and that the Chiefs would just show up every single Super Bowl and it was just going to be a perfect showing and they were always going to win or there will always be a close game. I mean, for football at its core, I was happy to see the Chiefs get their ass whooped. So it's like, what about the refs now? How about all the referees they paid off to get here? They ain't paid them this time? You know what I'm saying? So for football, I was happy because when they were winning for so long and making it look so easy, there was the doubters that said they needed the referees to get it done. So I'm happy they got their ass whooped on the biggest stage and show that they're human and it can happen to them too. Everybody talking about Kelsey getting old. We don't want to see him again because he look old. The nigga damn near had a 1,000-yard season. Like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The halftime show, I was very impressed. Kendrick Lamar kept it very, very historical, very cultural. You know what I mean? He kept it very black. He represented the way that most of us thought he would. When you hear Kendrick Lamar and now he got his own platform, you would think it would be powerful. You would think it would be cultural. You would think it would have a million messages behind it. And he did all of that, and he still kept on stomping on Drake's neck. I enjoyed it all. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed all of it. The artistry, the music, the celebration. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the halftime show. So
okay.
I like how he did it. Like, I like how he played the, am I going to do the song? You know they want to hit the song, but are they going to sue me? Like, I like how he played into that. Because in the room I was in, people was asking the same question. Like, in the room where I was watching the Super Bowl with my close family and friends, the question was going around the room, can he say his name? Is he going to do the song? Will he be sued? So to see him play into what the whole world was thinking at the same damn time and then do the shit hard body, you know what I'm saying? As far as NBA All-Star Weekend so far, we got to go with yesterday because I actually watched that little tournament thing they got going on. And I'm not gonna lie, I like it. I liked the tournament.
What tournament? I must have missed it. So
yeah, I didn't
watch. I watched some of the celebrity game, but I didn't watch after that.
So what they did was they broke up the rookies. They broke up the rookies and the sophomores, and then they have a G League team. They have a team that's strictly from the G League. It was 4 teams, and they played a mini tournament where the first game, the final score was like 40 points. The first team to 40 points win. And it was like 2-on-2, and it's like Team A, Team B, Team C. You know what I'm saying? It was 4 teams in G League. They had like Jeremy Lin was coaching the G League team.
And it's only 2 players?
No, it's a whole team. It's like 7, 8 players.
Okay. Okay.
So pretty much, Chris Mullin team. Oh, and just like how it's out of real life, how like say there's 4 people that picked their team. There's 4 players that picked their team. So Chris Mullin actually drafted this team from a group of players, and his team is crazy. He got like Keontae George, he got Sam Kessel, he got Dalton Connect. Damn, it's Castle, it's Connect. I forgot. He got a few good ballers. Like Chris Mullin got a really good team, and they won. They beat everybody. But the G League team was quiet and snuck up and beat like the G League team was in the championship. You know what I'm saying?
Versus Mullin's team.
Everybody else, right? The G League that's full of people. It was like J.A. Davidson from Boston. You had Matt McClung. You had the Reed Shepard from Houston. He was playing for his G. Now they all had on their G League team logos, like the Montclair Saints or whatever, or this Capitals. You know what I'm saying? And they were balling because it was 7-on-7, and you know it's for a championship. And at the end of the day, if you win that tournament, now you get to play on Sunday versus the big homies, versus Team Shaq, versus Team Kenny, versus, you know what I'm saying? Chris Mullin's team that won this tournament yesterday gets to advance to Sunday to actually be in the tournament and play with the OGs and play with the real All-Stars. You know what I'm saying? Now,
okay.
These young players are coming with hunger. They want to win it all because they rookies and sophomores. They don't give a fuck. They coming to play defense. They coming to win. And it's not like we can go up to 100. No. First team to 40 wins, my nigga. Then you get off the court and we get ready for the next team to come up.
So
you know what I'm saying?
Think this is gonna make the All-Stars play hard?
Oh yeah, it is. It definitely is. Because at the end of the day,
he might have a point. He might have a point for it because the one thing I would believe is that none of the superstars going to get shown up by a G Leaguer or rookies and sophomores and let them bust their ass.
I mean, listen, whatever you can do to bring some sort of competitiveness to the All-Star game, I'm with it.
So they're gonna have that tournament instead of the actual All-Star game.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. I might watch that. Maybe I'll watch that.
Yeah. I was ready to tune out for the whole weekend, to be honest with you. And like I said, because the dunk contest was on at the lounge, I watched it. And that's the only reason why I know what happened, to be honest. So if the format is changed, like you're saying, and this is what we're going to see tomorrow, maybe I'll give it a watch. And who knows, if it changes things, then maybe we have something. But, you know, I like what I'm hearing. So I'm with it.
Remember now, Castle is the dude who was just inside the slam dunk contest. The first round pick for the Spurs. He's looking like the rookie of the year right now because he's still averaging 18. And he was talking like, because he won the MVP for the tournament because his team won. You know what I'm saying? He won the MVP. So he's like, listen, I want all 3 trophies. I want this MVP, I want the slam dunk joint, and I want the trophy on Sunday. Like I want to go home with the trifecta. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, he was going head to head with McClung for the joint, but it's like I know they coming to play. Like they coming to play.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm mad. I forgot the rest of the people on his team. All I remember is Dalton Connect, Keaton George, and Castle.
So, so do you think? Okay, if what would let's get back because you did bring up what's going on yesterday. So one-on-one. Do you think the one-on-one thing would work too? Would that bring eyes?
Definitely.
Viewership.
Definitely. You gotta think about it like this: there was a one-on-one between a boy and a girl shooting a basketball, and it was the most watched thing inside NBA or All-Star in a long time. Ionescu versus Steph, you know what I'm saying? And when they took that away this year, there's something missing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for that takes for the players to want to do that and willing to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because your favorite player is going to get his ass busted in front of millions of people, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it would be great because we want to see our favorite stars play pickup game, play one-on-ones, you know what I'm saying? Because now ain't no refs to help you. We just going to play one-on-one. We could play bully ball. We could play skill ball, but we're gonna play one-on-one, man. Uno monuno. Yeah, that would be fire. That would be fire. But
so I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, so this could be something I could ask you guys real quick. What do you think about Caitlin Clark turning down the opportunity, not once but now twice, to participate in All-Star Weekend? Now, granted, we know viewership is up for the WNBA because of her and like Angel Reese, et cetera, so forth. But this is an extra opportunity to put some eyes and get viewership up. And I'm trying to figure out why she's turning it down. What's your thoughts on it?
It's easy. I'll go first. It's easy why she's turning it down. It's fuck y'all league. It's fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I bring eyes. You know what I'm saying? I want all the eyes to be on my league. I want all the eyes to be on my shit. The very first 3-point contest that I'm going to be in is going to be for the WNBA. Yeah, I brought a lot of eyes, and yeah, I lifted it to a certain level, but there's a whole lot more lifting to do for my fucking league. Y'all league been around forever. We competing with y'all. It's like the Knicks versus the Brooklyn fucking Nets, my nigga. No matter what Brooklyn does, it's always going to be New York City, my nigga. Like, no matter what. No matter what they do, it's always going to be New York City. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks don't get a ring. So it's like, we don't need to help you out. Y'all helped us out enough. And now I'm finally the one who could actually bring more eyes, continue to bring more eyes to my shit. Your shit is dying. You want more eyes. You want more viewership. So you want to use me as a pawn. Nah, I'm good repping for my shit and making sure my shit is lit. When I join my first 3-point contest, it's going to be versus a woman.
I'll tell you right now, if they do this one-on-one thing, the first game got to be Bam versus Asia. That bring some of that love and basketball play for your heart.
Oh, that would be so good. That would be so good.
Play me for your heart, nigga.
Hold on.
Bro, I would be front and center for that. I would be front and center for that.
Yo, bring that back. I'm so with it.
That'll be perfect. I just don't think it's smart for Caitlin Clark to ostracize the NBA by not wanting to participate. Just the fact that you said Sabrina did it and it brought so much viewership. Anything to help the WNBA, you should be willing to participate in. That's just my opinion.
It brought viewership.
I hear you. I hear you, but she's Caitlin. Caitlin's different, man. I hear you, but she's Caitlin. I gotta agree with Kay on this. She's the moneymaker. You know, It's different with Caitlyn. I think she can play that part, and the WNBA can literally take that as a bargaining tool to the NBA and see. Listen, why don't you send one of your boys to our weekend? See what happens. I mean, it ain't crazy.
The NBA don't need the WNBA though.
You know? That's true.
You know what I mean? So I agree. I understand where Caitlyn's coming from. I do think a lot of females need to like buy into the WNBA as opposed to always asking for people to support. You know, like there's a lot of women that kind of want to be a part of the NBA, but I don't see how that grows the WNBA. So I get that from that perspective. But at the same time, the All-Star Weekend is a showcase, just like the Olympics was a showcase. That was a blown opportunity by them not sending Caitlin Clark here, I feel like. And also here, it's an opportunity for the WNBA to get more viewership. I agree with her stance from the standpoint of females participating in female sports. Like, for instance, when Becky Hammon was trying to be an NBA coach, I didn't think that helps the WNBA. So I liked how she went back to the WNBA because you're feeding into your league. But for a showcase event, that's kind of a blown opportunity for you to grab more viewers and to bring your attention. Because she could still participate in the WNBA 3-point contest. She could do both. And
that's true.
Participating in the NBA 3-point contest, she could have gotten more viewers for the WNBA 3-point contest.
Yeah, I can't say I disagree with that part because that doesn't make sense too. She's not really losing anything. Who knows? Maybe it's a money issue.
No, I doubt it's a money issue. They would have paid anything to get her to be part of All-Star Weekend. They would pay anything. They know how valuable it is. Listen, remember what Ice Cube offered. You know what I mean? And mind you, he's not the NBA. Could pay. He was willing to put up that money. He knew he was going to get back that 10 times fold. It doesn't matter. So I know it's not a money issue, which is why I think she wouldn't do it. It's like, I'm not pressed for the bread. Just to, I guess, okay. So from this standpoint of having to feel like they always want to put her up against somebody, I can see her not wanting to be interested in that, right? But just from a marketing standpoint, you're not fucking Jordan, B. Cut it out. Let's not act like you get what I'm saying? Because y'all talking about she's Caitlyn. Cut it out. She's not fucking Mike, right?
Do you think she didn't want to lose? Maybe
it's possible.
Yeah,
it's possible. It's possible because then that would have been more criticism for her. It could be a win-lose situation either way. It's possible that could have been the case, but me personally, I think it was an opportunity because I don't think she's scared of playing against the dudes. I think she plays against dudes all the time.
She grew up playing against her brother.
Yeah, so I know she ain't scared of playing against no dudes. I just think this was an opportunity. Maybe you should have took it. I don't know, but it was just a question. Just a question, right? So now let's get to some more controversy. This might go a little viral. We're gonna go back to the dunk contest for 1 second. So the guy that won 3 times in the dunk contest, after he won, they named off all his accolades. You know what some of the accolades they named? How he was the leading scorer in the G League, won G League MVP, right? Blah, 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 blah. This man has an Orlando Magic jersey. He's on the Orlando Magic, but never sees the light of day on the court.
Right.
Never sees the light of day and won 3 dunk contests. But every time this motherfucker Bronny James does anything in the fucking G League, niggas want to fucking stand an ovation. This is what I be talking about in regards to how he's getting exposure that he shouldn't even be getting in regards in when you compare it to other people who's been in the G League balling their ass off to lead the G League in scoring. That's something that should be highlighted. Not he had a 20-point game, went 5%. Oh no, he's finding his groove. Oh my God, he's finding his groove. And then as soon as he hits a 3-pointer in the game, now it's garbage time. Oh my God!
I mean, I'm with you. I was never big on Bronny to begin with, but the unfortunate part is, you know, the LeBron dick riders, if you don't mind, they want him to be that. So no matter what, Bronny could have brought LeBron Gatorade at halftime, and it would have been a stat. They would have created a stat. Okay. They would have said nobody was able to get LeBron his Gatorade faster than Bronny did.
No, you know, the way he assisted on that Gatorade was amazing.
Because if LeBron wasn't hydrated, he might not have made it through the third quarter. Like, they're gonna find a way. So when I look at Bronny, I look at Bronny as, all right, you're existing, but until you become something serious, I'm not getting into all of that. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to hate on him, but the unfortunate part is he ain't the first son of an NBA legend to play in the league. But I feel like this is the first time they've gone through hoops and bounds to make something out of this when it really isn't anything. You know, so it's unfortunate for him because I feel like when you keep hyping this kid up and you're not letting him develop into what he's supposed to develop, when he comes crashing down, when his father's no longer in the league, it's going to be a sad ending if nothing else comes out of it. That's how I feel about it.
Nothing ain't going to come out of this shit. He ain't shit. He don't deserve to be here. We know that. We know why he's being spoken about. So look at it like this. The NBA was trying their best to make this something as well because the ratings are down. You know what I'm saying? So they carried this first father-son duo ever.
Yeah.
They crashed because Bronny's going to do all the fucking work. If they was to play this father-son duo, who will bust their ass right now. And the father been retired from the NBA a minute, but his son is nice. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, look, you know what I mean? I'll hold Bron down. You just bust Bronny ass all day, and we're going to win this game. They should play 2-on-2 tournament, father and son. And I bet you Bronny and fucking LBJ will lose every time. Niggas will watch niggas.
I got the combo for you right now. Get Michael Jordan and his coke son out there. Bust it back right now.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Because then it will spark a whole new GOAT debate. You're gonna play 50, 60-year-old Mike versus LeBron.
No, you don't understand. The coke is the handicap. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gotta go that far. I'd rather watch Scottie Pippen Jr. and Scott Pitt put that work in.
No, then if that's the case, you gotta have Michael Jordan's son out there because they both smashed. That's the game I want to see.
The Smash All-Stars. 2-on-2. Have I smashed your wife? Let's team up.
Y'all mixy with it now, but that's crazy.
That would be crazy. It'd be Tony Parker, Matt Barnes, Derek Fisher, Tony Parker, and whoever smashed this girl. It'll be all types of Brett Barrys and all that. Everybody that been smashing each other's girls.
Yep, they all there. They all. You know what? And to make it fair, you gotta have Gloria Govan, Larsa Pippen, all of them. They gotta be cheerleaders for the game.
Listen. At the end of the day, I mean, let's be for real. Let's be for real, B. Like, Matt McClung, last year he was wearing another team's jersey. Like, you know what I'm saying? The year before that, it was another team. Like, every year that he's won the slam dunk contest has been representing another G League organization. You know what I'm talking about? But the kid can play. He's a hell of a fucking dunker. He has literally saved the slam dunk contest the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck what nobody else did. When that motherfucker dunked, you got off your feet. You know what I'm saying? And him versus Stephen Castle was a good one-on-one. When those two was dunking, they was going at it. You know what I'm saying? So he actually He's held it down because, okay, I'll put it to you like this. The only other person that's won 3 in a row was Nate Robinson, right? And we all know that the NBA cheated for Nate Rob because he shouldn't have beat fucking Aaron Gordon. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, no. Nate Robinson should have won 1 contest, and that was it.
And that was it. Like Nate Robinson wasn't the best dunker in all 3 of his slam dunk contests. You know what I'm saying? The league wanted him to be the champion because he was small, because he was Nate. He had that energy. He had that vibe about him. Matt McClung actually was the best dunker all fucking 3 years. Straight up.
Yeah.
He was the best dunker all 3 years. And I don't know if y'all was watching, but my homie Josh said he about to join that shit because he tired of this Matt McClung motherfucker.
Yeah, Josh said, I might have to join this shit. Yep.
I have to join this shit because, like I said, Matt McClung is really winning this shit. No one's giving him anything. He's coming up there out of nowhere. I give him all the credit in the world because he just may go down as the best performer inside a slam dunk contest because year after year after year, he's carrying this shit. He's carrying the contest, and he don't even play. 3
But I think we're missing the point with the problem with the dunk contest, because the dunk contest is not about who can make the most beautiful dunk. Like, you can go on YouTube to see that, and I'm sure back in the day you could have gone to Rucker Park and see guys that could dunk better than Dr. J or MJ. The dunk contest is about the stars competing mano a mano against each other. And they're not doing that. Like, we should be talking about how come Anthony Edwards and John Morant aren't in the dunk contest.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what the fans really want to see. It's not an acrobat show. Like, you could go to the pregame and see the mascots do more acrobatic, crazy dunks. But that's not what the dunk contest is about. It's about the all-stars, the best of the best in the game. Going at it and having that competitive fire to say, nah, I want to win. You know what I mean? And I feel like it started off with like Braun not wanting to do it, and then it's trickled down. You've seen high flyers in the league. Like, we're constantly seeing their highlights all the time, whether it was Russell Westbrook or all these guys. None of these guys are participating. And
you got a point.
Yeah, I don't want to see Matt McClung. Like, his dunks are dope. It's dope, and it's nothing against him. He won them. It was fair. You know, what's he supposed to do? Like, the other players don't want to participate, so he participates, he wins. Good for him. But that's not what we really want to see. We want to see John Morant.
We want to see Zach Levine. We want to see the guys that we need.
I'm tired of seeing Zion doing these dope 360s in game, but then he's not in the dunk contest. You know?
Yeah, but then again, though, his contract probably doesn't even allow him to play in the All-Star.
I'm just throwing him out there as an example.
But you're right.
We could also talk about Ja. We could talk about Anthony Edwards. I commend Jaylen Brown for trying last year, even though he was trash. At least he tried. There's a bunch of other guys, the top guys. That's what the All-Star game is for. It's not for the no names. It's an All-Star. It's All-Star Weekend.
You got a point.
Yeah,
you got a point because.
But can I say this? We got to remember that before Zach Levine was anybody, he was in a slam dunk contest making a name for himself.
Yeah,
same with Aaron Gordon.
Zach Levine, if I remember correctly, is still a top 10 draft pick. You know, so like he qualifies. Same thing with Aaron Gordon. I'm just talking about, like, you know, these are guys,
the G League guys, because Aaron McClung is a G League guy.
Or even like. Yeah, you know, we want to guys that have like at least some type of a household name. You know, maybe they're not superstars quite yet, but you know, the young coming stars should be participating. I feel like, you know.
All right, I want to move off of that real quick because I want this last couple of minutes before this live cuts us off and get into. We're at the halfway mark of the season, so I really want to talk about the NBA the standings and these teams real quick. Trades, all the trades went down, et cetera, so forth. And, you know, one trade had to get rescinded. This is crazy. It's crazy out here. So let's start with the first question. Head and shoulders, the MVP right now is SGA, OKC, 44-10 in the West. If there's someone who's going to come close to taking that from him, who is the player?
Joker.
Joker, I don't think he's anywhere close, but go ahead. That's your opinion. Go ahead. Joker shouldn't be close in the race right now.
Joker is almost averaging a 30
Bro, Joker might be the sole reason that Denver makes it past the first round.
You know what it is with Joker?
Joker's
like he's making a triple double look regular, like Westbrook did back in the days. Westbrook averaged triple double and made it look regular. It becomes the norm for Joker. But when you remember his size and how long he's been doing this and